You're watching Man Cave with Big Mike and Jay, covering all the sports you love on the National Streaming Sports Roku channel. Yo, yo!
What's up? What's up? Salute to everyone, the chat, the viewers, the listeners, everybody. Appreciate y'all being here on this fine Tuesday afternoon now. What is it, 1 o'clock? You know what that means. Sports times. Talk about some sports. Good old sports. Sports. We ain't done that in a minute. It's been a minute. We ain't done the real shit in a minute. But it's all right, though, man, because we got the Super Bowl team set. All-Star weekend approaching in the NBA. Trade deadline approaching on the 6th of February, I think, in the NBA. So we got a lot of stuff going on there. College football, that's over with, but, you know, it's still a little bit of stuff lingering we may get to, but nothing too serious. You know, the only real thing with college football now is recruiting and transfer portal and all that good stuff, National Signing Day, all that good stuff coming up. So a little bit about that. When does baseball come back? April?
End of March.
Salute, Bobby. Salute. Yeah. I'm gonna watch a little bit more baseball this year so we can really add that to the repertoire. You know what I mean? Because I feel like is that Terrence Crawford and Canelo fight real?
It seems real. It says in September or August or some shit.
What's your real feelings about that? What's your real thoughts on that, man?
I don't know, man. I think it's crazy.
I think it's the stupidest shit that Terrence Crawford could ever do. I don't care how good he is. I would pick Bud if it wasn't Canelo Crawford. I mean, Canelo Crawford. If it wasn't Canelo, if it wasn't Canelo Alvarez, like so that guy.
Bud go in there and whip that ass up.
Man, Canelo moved up to 175 and fought a light heavyweight. He fights light heavyweight. Yes, because he went up to 175. Dude was 9-0. He only had 9 fights and beat Canelo. That should tell you about this weight shit. Canelo is at 168. He's usually at 160. Now you got Terrence Crawford, who started out at 135. Then he went up. He fought Spence at 154. Where did they say he's going up to? 168?
I think it might be that.
I feel like they said 168. So that don't make sense to me because you got to skip 2 weight. You got to go up 2 weight classes. If Canelo come down, he got to come down 2 weight classes. But Canelo actually fought at 160. But he's still going to be the bigger guy. He's still going to be the guy because Terrence, he said he walk around on a daily basis. His real weight is 160. That's what he said these days. That's just what he walk around with. But gaining another 8 pounds that you not ever had to carry ever.
You got to think he probably been priming for this though since his last fight.
Of course he has because he ain't fought nobody else. Look at his last fight. That was a bum and that didn't look good. That he didn't look good at all in that fight. You know what I mean? He's supposed to go fight a Charlo brother or something like that. And, Boots, like Ennis over there beating everybody up and nobody want to fight this dude. Like, go fight him. You know what I mean? It's people to fight, man. Like, I just don't understand why he would go to 168 just to go fight Canelo. He gonna get paid.
Oh yeah,
I think that's why he want to do it. It might be the biggest check he ever got. Well, actually, it will be the biggest check he ever got fighting Canelo.
Oh yeah, the Saudis paying the shit out of these fools.
I know, and that's who it's gonna be, man. Salute. How you doing?
Yes. He says she says it's 168.
That's crazy to me, man. 168 is great for Canelo. That's what he do. That's what he fights at. 168. You know what I mean? Crawford got to go up 2 weight classes, man. I just don't. I get it. Do what you do, but I will not be rooting for Bud because I know. And you're right because I swear I thought the same thing that like Canelo don't want that because Canelo he aging now. You know what I mean? So. Do he really want to take a fight like that? Because, like, he could lose, like you said. He could lose that fight. At some miraculous way, he could lose that fight. That's a fact. He should be fighting. He should be fighting Benavidez.
You see, Bobby over here says Canelo is scared. He's trying to put in a high rehydration clause on Bud.
Well, that's the same thing that Tank be doing. That is actually
That's the
smart.
shit that
though.
Haney did to fucking Garcia.
Yeah, that's smart though. That's you. I mean, I wouldn't. That's not something that I probably would do, but in some situations, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, Tank did that to Garcia. Ryan couldn't go back. That's right. Tank did that to Garcia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta. I'm fighting you where we at. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. Terrence moving up 2 weight classes without that rehydration clause. Yeah, nah, but Bobby Bud said he said 160. I don't know if he, but when they asked him, he said 160 in the interview I seen him do. He said his natural weight is 160. That's what he said. So I don't know. 168, but fighting at 168 and you're walking around, because that's what he was saying when he was talking to because they was asking him about fighting Tank. And he was like, why would I fight Tank? He got to move up 2 weight classes. They just gonna say I was the bullying him. Fight. It was a bully fight. Yeah. But you can't. How you got that logic with Tank, but you don't got that logic with Canelo? No, you know what I mean? Man, Canelo hit hard as shit. That's what people be underestimating when they fight Canelo.
I think Bud hit hard as shit too. I think it's going.
Bro, his only losses is to Floyd, which. Floyd does Floyd. He can't really fight Floyd because he don't want to get hit. And then the fucking light heavyweight dude. You know what I'm saying? Bud don't got no losses because he just be beating people up. But who has he fought? Just saying. He ain't fought the Charlo boys. He ducking go to the people that you need to fight first before you just go to Canelo. The Charlo boys waiting on you. Boots and his undefeated waiting on you. It's a lot of dudes waiting on you, man. I want to see those fights. I want to see that. And then, like, that Canelo shit, man. Just, I don't get it, man. If you was going to do that, you should have did that, like, 5 years ago. I don't know, man.
Listen, where's he at?
You're right, Bobby. He fought everybody that wanted it. You're right. But I think Boots will fight anybody, but don't nobody want to fight Boots, though, because they scared to fight Boots because Boots be out there beating people's heads in. And it's crazy, but that's the one person that people will not fight. I swear.
He's beating everybody. He can't do nothing about it.
Boots, that's all he do. He get in the ring and just beat people up. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, so I'm gonna watch it, of course. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch it, of course. But that Canelo, man, he's a different fighter, man. The dude that he just fought, do you think Bud could beat that dude?
The dude that who just fought?
Canelo.
Who,
in his last fight? No, the other dude. The dude he just fought in his last fight.
What's up, Henry? I don't know.
Benavidez is who he should be fighting, but he don't want that Benavidez smoke because I think Benavidez will beat Canelo. But I'm talking about the other dude. His last name started with a B too. He was talking hella shit.
Belanga, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking hella shit. Do you think Bud can beat him?
He probably could get on him, yeah.
No, do you think he can beat him?
I don't know.
Because he didn't fight a bad fight against Canelo, but you could tell from jump he wasn't winning that fight. Well, I could tell from jump he wasn't winning that. Salute, Buckeye Nation, you already know. You know what I mean? I could tell I could tell, like, you know.
IO?
Oh yeah, IO. Salute, mama, salute. So I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be interesting if it's real.
We're going to it. Screw it.
Let's go. Pull up. Where would that be at? Where is that going to be at?
Vegas,
right? Oh, if it's in Vegas, we can definitely pull up.
I think it's
but if the Saudis is doing their thing and they go to Dubai or something, I ain't got the 100,000 to go to Dubai.
Berlanga is too big. He's bigger than Canelo, but Bud is more skilled than him.
Yeah, Bud more skilled than most people.
And that boy's a monster.
Bud's more skilled than most people. I just didn't like how he looked in his last fight. I always pick Bud. That's crazy. But his last fight, I didn't like that. But to go from that performance to Canelo, I don't know, man.
That's good. He got some time off between the two, and he can.
Really but you need to fight a head buster in between Canelo. You fought a bum, and come on, man, you were supposed to demolish dude. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were shocked by that. We were shocked that it went distance type shit.
Yeah, he was supposed to demolish dude. He need to fight a goon in between that and then get to that Canelo if he really want to fight Canelo. Because Canelo ain't playing. Canelo, that's one thing about Canelo. He's going to go in there ready to tear your ass up, and you better be ready for it. All that tactician shit don't matter because he don't care about
it.
He on his way out, but when he is a tick off when I see him fight. Like them from his prime. But he's still a tactician. He's still taking punches. Like you can hit Canelo when it won't even matter. You got to take the punch that he about to give you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because that's how he fights. He'll counter all day. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tank. That's why I like Tank. Tank a counter all day. You think you got him, and the whole time you taking punches every time you hit him, and then you realize like, damn, I done took too many punches. Yeah, so I think that'll be. I was just thinking about it because I seen something I was reading the other day, and I was like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy.
I hope it is real. I can't wait to watch it.
I can't wait to. I ain't gonna hold you.
I want to.
I know, man. And
I heard Haney's supposed to fight here soon. I heard Garcia.
Who did they say he was supposed to be fighting?
I heard they're all fighting in the next couple months.
I know, and I just seen who Haney was supposed to be fighting. But see, my thing is, I want to see Haney and Garcia again.
I heard that's supposed to be in the works.
I want to see that again because Ryan beat the brakes off of him, and I think he'll do it again because
I think so too.
And I never thought Haney was that skilled, bro. He is skilled, but not top tier skilled. I never thought that, bro. Like I never thought that. I just be watching him, like, bro, he just be out there just throwing punches and shit. Like he don't even got a game plan half the time. And how you fall for the same punch 4 times and go down 4 times from the same punch 4 times. We all know what Ryan Garcia.
Ryan's game plan. He knew there was an opening and he just kept bam.
But what does Ryan Garcia do? We know what he's gonna do. Yeah, that's a fact. No, he's saying he's up next. Like when Canelo fought Floyd, Canelo was up next.
Oh, yeah, Belanga's the next dude up.
Yeah, he's the next dude. But Benavidez, I don't know. Benavidez got something. He might have something to say about that.
Yeah,
he might have something to say about that.
Yeah, he definitely
need to sit his ass down unless he fight Ryan Garcia because he got to get. I want to see the get back because he talked all that shit. Him and his dad after the fight and all he was cheating. All this they try to sue and get the footage taken down. All of that shit. Nah.
Look, man, how do you not take an ass whipping and just be like, hey man, look, I lost. Fuck it.
And it's crazy because the amount of PEDs that they found in Ryan Garcia's blood wasn't enough to do anything. It's just the fact that it was in his blood.
It was in the trillion.
Yes, bro. It didn't affect anything. Didn't affect anything. Haney need to go sit his ass down. That's a fact. I never thought he was that good, man. And then he got to keep his belt. I hate that. You lose and get to keep your belt. And that's crazy. Like you got your ass whooped. I think the fact that he got beat that bad, even though salute. Even though he that happened, Ryan should have still got the belt, or Haney should have at least lost. I think that's why they took one from him. That's why they made him give one up.
Should have did something because you got your ass whipped too bad. We taking one of these, man.
Yeah, we taking one of these, bro. Like, cause you wasn't even supposed to have this one, and you know how sports is, man. If we don't want you to have that, if we feel like you should have lost that, we gonna make sure you lose something. Because they not gonna let you just get away with that because you got your ass whooped. I know they mad at Ryan Garcia, like, damn, bro, you fucked it up. We had a plan. But yeah, so I guess we'll see, man. Is there any other fights coming up?
There's a whole bunch of shit coming up.
I seen some, but I'm talking about like big fights that we want to watch. Like I seen some stuff coming up, but if they need to let me be a promoter, man. I'm gonna try to. How you get into that? How you be a boxing promoter?
How you Don King?
Man, listen, I'm making all the fights. Don King status without the robbery. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, February, is this real?
What?
Benavidez and David Morrell are fighting the first.
Yeah, I think that's one that I seen. Yeah, I think that's one.
That's next weekend. That's next Saturday.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good ass fight.
Hey, listen, yeah, but Belanga and Benavidez, man, That Canelo, once he gone, them two dudes right there is going. But they already be just beating people up. So, dude fought Canelo.
Later, you got Chisora and Otto Wallen fighting. Oh shit! Here you go.
Oh, that's not a bad one.
This is it right here. Here it is. This is in Saudi, February 22nd. You got the two Bs, Bivol and
Bivol, he a beast.
And Bitterbeef or whatever the fuck his name. How do you say it? They're fighting for the championship.
Damn, that's gonna be a good one too.
Parker and Dubois are fighting.
Damn, that's gonna be a good
Shakur's fighting Floyd Schofield.
That's gonna be trash.
Shakur
gonna run the whole time.
The dude that Bud just beat up is fighting Virgil Ortiz.
That's gonna be Ortiz Ortiz should win
the
that.
Big Chinese dude Zhang is fighting
Zhang, Lil Zhang though.
I mean, that February 22nd is huge. That's big.
Yeah, I'm definitely tuning into that. There's some bangers on there.
And March 1st is Tank versus Lamont Roach.
Man, come on, man. I don't care about no Lamont. What the hell who is? Come on, man. Tank versus Lamont Roach. Come on, man. Shakur versus
that's all
whoever.
That's
come on, man.
Like that's been
Shakur's fight and Tank's fight. The two worst fights on the card. Like, and they two of the biggest names on the card. Well, Tank is not necessarily Shakur, but they both got belts. Like, why ain't they fighting better fights, man? I just don't understand it. I don't. I like the little guys, man, that fight everybody. Like Belanga fighting Canelo right now. Most people wasn't gonna take that fight in his position. You know what I mean? I'm the next up and coming dude. I'm about to run through this whole division, move up if I got to, all that, and you go face Canelo. Most boxers not doing that at this point in their career. You know what I mean?
Boots fights in April. That's
who I want to see. Boots just be beating people up. Terrence, if you gonna fight Canelo, all right, cool. Go fight Boots next. Go fight one of them Charlo boys. Come on, man. Go. Who else did he fight? Did he fight T.O. and Vasily and all them yet?
Eubank Jr. fights too in April.
Who? I like Eubank. Crawford. Has he fought Vasily or any of those guys yet? I cannot remember. I think he fought Loma. I don't know. I want to say I watched the Loma. He fight Loma. I cannot remember. I watched so many fights, bro. I don't know. You got to look it up because I watched so many fights.
Nah, he ain't fighting no Vasto.
Who he fight? Like top tier dudes.
Last couple of fights of that Israel Madrim, Spence.
Spence was a good one, but that was supposed to be a good one.
Whoever the hell this dude is, I can't say his last name. David Avasan.
Bum.
He fought Porter.
That's okay.
Kell Brook.
Yeah, Kell Brook. When he fought Kell, Kell was coming off like a broken eye socket.
He TKO'd him in the fourth.
Yeah. Kell was coming off like a ass whooping and a broken eye or some shit.
Yeah, no, he ain't fight.
That's what I'm saying. You still got people that's in his weight class, or bro, he came for 135. There's so many dudes that's monsters that he ain't even fought. Like, and he tried to go straight to Canelo, man. I just don't get it, man. Yes, you could be labeled the best if you got all these wins and no losses, but then we're gonna look at all your fights and see all the names that you fought, and then we're gonna be like, damn, make the list of all the names that he didn't fight. And that's going to be a long ass list of names for some of these fighters that they didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. I want to see the list of fighters that these dudes are not fighting in their career. Who did they fight and who did they not fight? That's going to tell me everything I need to know about that boxer. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, they can say everything
It's only scheduled out to April 26th so far. There's nothing past that yet. Put in the books.
Right. They can say, everybody can say whatever they want to say about Floyd. Floyd got hitters on his resume. He fought some goons. Like, he didn't fight all the ones that we wanted him to fight, but he got some goons on his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we go through your stuff, we want to see some goons on your list, man. Like, and Terrence, I just need him to get he needs some more, some bigger souvenirs, some bigger heads for the mantle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got no big heads for the mantle right now, man.
Big heads.
Yeah, so if he beat Canelo, bro, this will be the big one. You know what I mean? You move up 2 weight classes and knock out that dude. Like, damn.
That's your
The
lion
face.
you put up there.
Yes, the face of boxing right now. Definitely your lion. It's a white lion too. The one that you rarely gonna see. It's that one. So yeah, we'll see, man. Boxing world, get y'all shit together, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, Eddie Hearns, all y'all, man, about getting in the promoter, being a promoter, man, because I can make this stuff happen, man. I can make these fights happen, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. But man, enough of that. We got the Super Bowl team set.
Yeah,
but
boy.
first, we want to recap what happened on Sunday. First, Scully.
He was.
Salute, man. Salute. I know you watching. You ain't here right now, but I know you watching, man.
He might pop on. He might pop on.
Salute. Listen. I was on some hating shit. I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong. I was hating, you know what I mean? I picked the Commanders because they did their thing in Tampa Bay. They did their thing to the Lions, but we was also skeptical about the Lions because of their defense. You know, being injured, all the injured reserve players, all of that stuff. So I should have took that more into consideration, but I was on some hating shit. So I was super hating. I ain't even gonna hold you. I hated so much. I said the Commanders to the Super Bowl. That's how much I hate it. But I said that if they beat the Lions. So I said that last week. Yeah. That's how much I was hating on the Eagles. So, but we gonna go to that game and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah, you know I'm going right there because Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna clap it up for you, man. Give you a salute. I apologize for the hate. 20 for 28, 246, 1 touchdown, no picks, only sacked 2 times. Again, apologize for the hate. You came through. You did your job. On top of that, he had three rushing touchdowns. They had 7 total rushing touchdowns. Saquon had 118-3. Will Shipley 4 for 77 in a touchdown. 229 total rushing yards. 7 rushing touchdowns, man.
That made up for all the games with no rushing touchdowns.
My God, bro. 7. Jalen Hurts showed up, man, and he's starting to become – now, if he can do stuff like this, that's the quarterback where we we got to bet on him. He's going – in big moments, he's going to go out there and put it all on the line, win the game, and go home. That's the Jalen Hurts that the Eagles need. If they want to beat the Chiefs, this is what they got to do. You cannot give the Chiefs a chance to do anything with the referees, the refs to have. They can call their calls all through the game, whatever they're doing, but they can't make it blatant. So you have the opportunity to run up the score. Saquon, run all over the place. Yeah. A.J. Brown, all of those guys, man, they have to get in the end zone. Y'all can't settle for field goals, none of that shit. They have to score points because touchdowns because you know one thing about the Chiefs this year, they don't score a lot of points.
Nope.
You know what I mean? The Commanders scored 23, and the thing about that is the Chiefs have scored 23, but you only score 17, or you only score 20. The Eagles have to score a lot of points, touchdowns.
And look, I put it in the title, Superman versus Kryptonite, because I really think that Philly green is going to be the Kryptonite with the. And you got to think 2 years ago, right? The defense for Philadelphia, 1,000 times different. Like,
yeah,
the stars that are on Philly's D now, the young kids weren't even on that team. Yeah. Saquon wasn't on that team. You know,
but that was the 70s sack defense, though.
Huh?
That year, that was the Eagles team that had 70 sacks that year.
Well, I know that, but you had nobody like the secondary wasn't the way it is now.
Yeah. That
Carter, those linebackers, like this was a whole different team. And then you look at what KC was. KC's team's the exact same, except for they're missing like 2 pieces from defense. It is the exact same team.
Yeah, and they missing Rashee Rice, man. They number one.
Rashee Rice, but I mean that's all right.
I think that really affected their whole entire offense not having him, because they didn't have that one guy that's always open, and that was Rashee Rice. That one guy that's always open. It don't matter if he 1-on-1. Sometimes it don't matter if he double team. Patrick Mahomes is missing that, bro. Just look how he
really
looked.
miss it in the Super Bowl because you got
Exactly.
lockdown safety corners over there.
Exactly. So who are you going to throw the ball to consistently is the thing for Patrick Mahomes. They're going to have to run the ball a lot, but who are you going to consistently – who's going to consistently come through for you? This is about to be a whole different game than the last one.
You got DeAndre Hopkins, you got Worthy, Kelsey. Those are your guys. Hollywood Brown.
I'm going to go with Worthy, and I'm gonna go with Kelsey because I think the rookie, he's going to mess around. The only reason why I think he won't have a big game is because I think the Eagles are going to play him like he's their best receiver.
I don't know.
Kelsey always going to have the attention.
They're going to worry about Kelsey more than they worry about
Aaron. No. I'm saying Kelsey's going to always have his attention. The linebackers and safeties going to always be on. Well, the linebackers going to always be on him. It's always going to be a safety watching him. But as the wide receivers, the 1, the 2, the 3, I think they're going to treat Worthy like the best out of those 3. So he may be double teamed. He may be double teamed a lot of the games.
Scotty Cole, man, those are easy prop bets to win because Kelsey averages 70 over the last how many games, and Kareem, they're going to use him in the passing game. I think they should use Barkley in the passing game. Start checking down to him and let him go off because I think he could do some damage in that game.
Well, the Barkley that they got right now, just give him the ball.
Oh, hand it off. But
you don't need to throw it to him. Just give it to him. Give him the ball.
But when they start stacking that box and trying to stop that run, then, hey, let them float out a little bit.
And that's another thing, too. I think the Chiefs are prepared to stop the run. So Jalen Hurts going to have another game like this. He's going to get rushing touchdowns, because that's just what the Eagles do. They get rushing touchdowns. They're going to get in the end zone running the ball. Jalen only had to throw 1 touchdown to win that game because they had 7 rushing touchdowns. I don't see another 7 rushing touchdown game. So it's going to have to be a little bit more. Like Jalen, he'll be fine with what he does. But, excuse me, something just tells me he's going to have to throw more than 1 touchdown in this game. If he don't, because he could rush for 3 again, then he good. He don't, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I think the Chiefs are going to be ready for the run.
He
got her.
Chiefs 31-27 to go. First ever 3-peat, raising the bar not only for black QBs but all QBs. Nah, it ain't gonna be no 3-peat.
Oh, Bobby, I ain't made my pick yet, bro. Like, come on, Mike already know. He already know where I'm at.
He's taking Mahomes and Andy Reid.
He already know where I'm at with this. I'm taking Mahomes and Andy Reid let me reverse that. Andy Reid and Mahomes every time I'm taking that. I can't go against it. Man. I can't, bro. Until I see them blow it. I cannot. This was last year. They called it a down year for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They still did what they did, won a Super Bowl. This year they said it was even worse for Mahomes and the Chiefs, and they still only lost 1 game. Now, don't count that last game because nobody played. Mahomes only lost 1 game, and they back in the damn Super Bowl, and it's supposed to be a worse season than last year. That logic alone to me just is like, dog, like they're doing something right. Even if the refs is a part of it, I ain't even saying they are or not. I'm just saying whatever's happening, some shit's happening right now. And I don't know if the NFL be doing this shit because they want another Patriots. You know how much money that bring in? Now they got Taylor Swift out this mug. They can't not show that girl. You know what I mean? Like, they can't not show her. They show her walking in that mug. You don't play. Why is they showing you?
They showing her every time Kelsey touched the ball.
Yes, every time he touched the ball, he make a good block. They go to her. Like, what the – so they know what they're doing. Salute, Nicole. They know what they're doing, man. They know what they're doing, and I think they're going to pump this shit till the wheels fall off. And Mahomes, they just happen to be good. You know what I'm saying? They really are good. So I just think they just pumping this shit, and they're going to ride it till the wheels fall off, man.
I think the Eagles got the defense to put brakes to it.
What you think is going to happen when we get the first 3-peat ever? That's how big this is. It's the NFL got another first. It's another first about to happen.
It didn't happen yet, so I'm not going
to say. No, I'm saying, but that's to them, they're looking at it like this is another first if they win this. You know the marketing behind that? You know the marketing dollars that's about to come in if the Chiefs 3-peat, where they about to market the shit out that. The NFL I'm telling you, I ain't saying they about to rig it or nothing like that. I'm just saying they enjoying this shit. Like when Brady and them was doing it, Like when Brady and them was doing it, the NFL loved that. Them owners love that. We can market this. And they get a piece of everything that you do. So all them commercials Tom Brady did, all that shit, they get a piece of all of that shit. Them contracts is like that, bro. That's what perpetuity is.
We will get more in depth in all this shit come next week, because that's we got 2 weeks until this game. But
yeah, man, that's what I hate. 2 damn weeks.
I like Scotty Crobe. He's saying he took Goddard over 44.5 receiving yards. I like that too.
I'm taking that.
Barkley, home run hitter, he will at least have 130-yard run, and I'm right there with that.
I'm taking that. Yeah, I'm taking that. It ain't a game that go by where he don't get one of those.
I mean, he touched. It took 18 seconds, and that's because they handed the ball off, and it took him 17 to run down the field. Yeah, that dude it's something else with this dude.
Man, I wish we had more running backs like that. We don't have a lot of running backs like that no more, man. That could just salute Red Jet. That could just Saquon that shit.
Now you got some that'll be coming in, but yeah, there's not a lot.
I would Jake from State Farm.
Bundle
That's what I'm. Hey, you think the NFL don't get a piece of that? Shit, they about to promote, bro. They about to market the shit out.
That ain't happening.
I'm telling you, man. But no, all on a serious note, man. Andy Reid, bro, he's the best game planner, the best schemer, the best adjustments, and he calls the damn plays on top of that. I can't go against that, man. As much as I want to pick the Eagles because what they are showing me, that I just can't go against Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes going to do some magician shit when it's time to win. It's going to be 5 seconds left. He's going to throw a 60-yard pass, and somehow it's going to be a touchdown.
I don't know. That's why I said Superman versus Kryptonite.
Yeah. I like that, though. I like that. I feel like, hey, I like that, bro. You should market for the NFL, bro. I like that.
I'm telling you, look, I did it yesterday in the show yesterday. I go, they portray Mahomes as kind of like a Superman thing. He's like, yeah, I go, but what color is Superman's weakness? And then Scully's like, holy shit. I'm like, Kelly Green.
Hell yeah. Scott said, who is the MVP of the Super Bowl? Is it Mahomes or Hurts or someone else?
Hey, here, I'll tell you right now. It's Saquon Barkley on his birthday. He wins Super Bowl MVP
and a losing ever. So he's gonna be the first ever NFL player to get an MVP in a loss. In a loss, though.
Dude.
All right, bro. All right, listen, Mahomes, man. I'm gonna go with Mahomes in the win because they not gonna give it to Mahomes because who else on the team is gonna have a Mahomes type game? You know what I mean? Mahomes is the only one capable to have that type. No way. Kareem Hunt. Well, just the playoffs though.
Look at that.
Just the playoffs
right there. That's
I like it. But this the playoffs though. Patrick Mahomes ain't the same Patrick Mahomes. He can have the worst regular season of his career, as they called this season, and he get to the playoffs and it's different. It's not the same Patrick Mahomes. So I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes in the win for sure.
Look,
MVP.
You got to pick for both sides because we don't know who's going to win. If Saquon for the Eagles, I'm going to say Taylor Swift.
That's hate. That is hate because I knew you was about to say that. That's super hate right there. But you know what's so crazy? It might be her though because we gonna see her more than we gonna see the damn game.
That's the only reason I said it's got to be Patty. If it's going to be the Chiefs and they do the thing, it's going to be Patty, or it'll be Kelsey maybe because if he goes over the top this game, they might give it to him. But
I want to actually see that because I think Kelsey will retire if he have a game like that.
I think he's going to retire, period, to be honest.
I know. I think it'll be a guarantee, though.
If
they win, he's going to retire anyway. What?
Hey, look, Eagles? The Browns' weakness is giving that, but they about to get $92 million back, and Watson about to be gone.
Oh, yeah, they good. Yeah, the Browns, they did some dumb
shit. Good.
They did some dumb shit, but it's about to be sweet for them. But for the Eagles, let me make my Eagles pick for MVP. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts because I just feel like if they beat the Chiefs, Jalen Hurts going to have an MVP game.
All right.
Saquon going to still get his 120, something like that. That's not MVP numbers unless he get 3-4 touchdowns, and that's different. But Jalen Hurts, I think, going to have an MVP
He had
game.
118 against Washington and 3 touchdowns.
And 3 touchdowns. That's enough to get you MVP in the Super Bowl.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's literally on his birthday. This whole thing's happening on his birthday.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think the Chiefs is going. I don't think the Chiefs is going to see this going to be a different game plan. The Commanders they didn't focus on Saquon Barkley. If they did, it didn't look like they did. If they did, that shit didn't work at all. That shit didn't work at all. But to me, it didn't look like they did. So I think KC with Chris Jones and those guys, you got Nick Bolton out there running around like a madman. He's like fucking Palomalu as a linebacker. So. You know what I mean? Like
he was there. Him and the other one were there for 2 years ago, but Saquon wasn't on that team. And Miles Sanders and old boy were the running backs. And Jalen Hurts ran for fucking 70 yards that game on them.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna prepare for Saquon because they're gonna make Jalen beat him. That's what I think.
Listen, don't do that because Jalen did it before already.
Would you rather Saquon go off or Jalen go off? Who's guaranteed to get you to win from what we've seen with Saquon's 1 year in Philly? Saquon's guaranteed, yes, bro. If Saquon go off, you win it. That's what we've seen from the Eagles this year. If Saquon goes off, you're winning the game. So I'd rather Jalen Hurts do him than Saquon. Hey, listen,
point to my homeboy over here. Look, I get it. They barely threw for 3,000, but here's the deal. When you got someone in the backfield, they all took a different approach to this season. They ran the ball 715 times and only threw it 560. Yes. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, they all said, hey, let's Saquon put in the work, and when we need to, we'll step up. We cool, because you know how receivers are. They selfish and greedy.
Divas, man.
They want the ball because that's their money. They said, hey, look, if Saquon's putting in work, we'll chill and do our thing.
Yeah.
But Jalen's proven that he can do it. When he needs to, he steps up and does it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's why I'm stacking the box. I'm sorry. Because if Saquon go anywhere near 150, they win in the game. Because with that 150, he's going to have like 3 touchdowns. Eat up the clock the whole time, and he's going to have like 3 scores, bro. So I would rather stack the box. And then if I see Jalen Hurts going crazy, then we know we got a problem, and we probably not going to win this game. You know what I mean? Like that's the fact, bro. Because if you can't stop him or him, there's nothing you can do. You lost. Game's over.
So what if the Eagles come out and just start throwing like gangbusters? AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
It's over. The shit's over because you ain't even used Saquon yet.
Here you go, Saquon.
That's what I'm saying. If they come out, just say the Eagles come out and go up 14, but Jalen Hurts was throwing the ball all over the place on both drives and threw 2 touchdowns. It's over. It's over because you ain't even had to use Saquon yet. The shit is over with. You know what I mean? Your safety's already got to be back. You already can't stack the line already. You can't do that. And you ain't even had to use Saquon. Nope, not doing it.
Hey, my homeboy, I think if the Eagles win the toss, I think they defer anyways. I think they want to put Mahomes out there and let their defense go out there and do their thing against Mahomes. Because, I mean, you look at it this way. You say let them play from behind. It was a 18-play or 17-play drive that the Commanders went down the field on. After that was it.
I think if I was the Eagles, I would take the ball first because nothing shakes up Mahomes. Nothing shakes up Andy Reid. Nothing shakes up the Chiefs team. It don't matter if they go down. They still don't. They keep going. I would rather take the ball and just go score. Because even if I stop them from scoring, that's not going to hurt nothing. If we go right down the field and score, that's going to kill something.
And then you go score, then that
Nah. I got to score first. I got to wear your defense down right now. Like, I got to score first, bro. I got to run Saquon all the way down this field. Jalen Hurts you all the way down this field on the first drive of the game. I have to, bro. Like, if it's me, I just can't. I can't let y'all. No, I got to do it, bro. I got to. Because their defense is the reason why the Chiefs is where the fuck they are right now. As bad a season as Mahomes had in the first half of the season, they should have had a horrible record in the first half of the season as bad as he was playing. He had like 8 picks in 6 games. You know what I'm saying? But the defense kept them in every single game, bro. Like, I got to wear them down right now. If I can come out the gate and score on them, we feel great. The defense already tired and already took the blow.
If you come out the gate and you cause a turnover? Then
that's the chance. It's a risk, and that's a risk you got to take.
Hey, look, Bobby G making a point. How'd that strategy work for Notre Dame?
Hey, it was the Buckeyes they was playing.
How the strategy work for the Commanders?
Hey, Riley Leonard was their quarterback.
I mean, what about the Commanders?
Rookie quarterback, bro.
Man,
it's good. Hey, I'm just saying it.
On 4th down, got
I'm just saying it's other variables, man. This is different. This is Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, and
they
this
should
is
have went
different.
for fourth down every damn drive because Jane Daniels looked lights out on fourth down. Just
Yes,
fourth down every
but
drive.
the Commanders, it's so much shit the Commanders should have did that they didn't do. We could be talking about that shit all day long. You know what I mean? But
Like that's the same for the
defensively,
Bills. The Bills did some stupid shit.
oh my god, bro,
You know
they
what
was
with
pissing me off.
I don't understand is you literally gave up a third round draft pick for Amari Cooper and you never used him. And I thought
they like 2 catches or some shit.
Thought they were waiting until the playoffs. Then I thought they were just waiting until they faced the Chiefs to say, hey, now we're gonna let this man work. And they didn't do shit.
So, all right. So with Stephon going through what he went through and the beefing and shit, because he, things weren't going well with Josh Allen. And now you got Amari Cooper, who they didn't even use at all. Is it Josh Allen's ability to get them the ball? Like, do they have to be wide open? No, do they have to be wide open to get the ball?
No, I've seen he made some nice throws that weren't wide open in that game.
To them, though. To Cooper?
No, I'm
talking about to Amari.
But to Amari, he only got hit the ball one time.
But Stephon had the same on his way out. He had the same issues with Josh, bro. You got to throw me the ball, bro. I'm open all the time. Throw me the ball. It was the same issues he had.
But see, Amari's a good route runner, so I don't see how he doesn't crack open. I just don't think they run plays towards that.
I don't get why you bring him in if you're not.
I don't fucking get it either. That's my pro.
Hey, he right. My homeboy right.
Oh,
that's
you're right.
True statement. Nick Sirianni is not going out. He's not going. None of them is going to out coach Andy Reid. They can get a whole trio of head coaches on that sideline. They're not out coaching Andy Reid. There's nobody in the league that can out coach him.
No, not
you can beat him. Your team can beat his team, but out coaching him, nah, because you can still lose at coaching your ass off. You know what I mean? Players make mistakes, stuff like that. You still lose coaching your ass off. I don't know. Amari meet Cliff. He was cooked before he got there, and that's a fact. I think he should have stayed in Cleveland.
Well,
he thrived over there.
They weren't going to pay him, so the Cleveland was going to get something for him because they weren't paying him after this year.
Should have paid him.
Hell no. Give up. You get a third round pick for it.
Let's see what Judy and those guys do next year.
Judy had a 1,200-yard year.
I said, well, we know Judy, but Tillman and those dudes. Let's see what they do next year.
I think we bring in another wide receiver too.
Yeah, y'all got to. Because if y'all relying on that and no quarterback, that's y'all just chalking y'all. Right. Y'all trying to get another top pick next year already, and they ain't even started the season yet.
Look, Nick Sirianni will out coach Reid. I heard he's going to be holding a plate of cheeseburgers all games.
Well, I was about to say, boy, damn.
Well, that's what Reid said. He said he wants a good cheeseburger. That's his thing.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, Andy. I ain't mad at you, but out of who you think the top 5 coaches or 3 or whatever many numbers you got to 5, even if you only got 2, if you only can come up with 3.
Talking about all time
coaches all time that you've seen, not
Jesus Christ
what everybody say, what you got to see in your 40 years of living.
I'm not gonna put them in no specific order, but I mean,
no order, just what you've seen.
Belichick, Reid, Jimmy Johnson.
All right, we gonna automatically put them 2 on there because we both gonna we know say that. We know. Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Johnson was a hell of a coach.
Jimmy, we was kids. I was a kid, but I got to see Jimmy.
Yeah, we watched him win all them damn Super Bowls.
Jimmy on there for me. Parcells on there. Yo, Parcells on there for me too. Man, that I got to see.
I mean, you got to give it. Tomlin's a good ass coach.
I was thinking Tomlin, but then I'm like Bill Cowher.
The whole show in a long time, but he wins. He does nothing but win and have winning season.
Yeah, I gotta go because I was gonna say Bill Cowher, but Tomlin he ain't done nothing but win, and he got a Super Bowl. So Don Shula, I ain't get to see Don Shula at his best.
Yeah,
when he was
talking ones that we actually saw.
That we actually got to see.
Carroll was good for some years.
Yeah, Pete Carroll. They had a 4-year run.
He's with the Raiders now, so he's making another run at this thing.
Oh, I like that though. Because he's still on that side of the world. I like that. I mean, of the country. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. People going. He's still over there where he's comfortable at. You know what I mean? I like that for Pete. Man. I think he can turn them around because he's going to get a quarterback, but he's not going to draft. Pete ain't drafted a quarterback in the first round. Oh my God, I don't think he ever has.
You know who else? Jimmy Johnson, Walsh.
Yeah, we got Jimmy. We ain't see.
Bill Bell. Tony Dungy was great.
Tony Dungy was
and
great.
You know who else? Bill Cowher was a good coach for the
Bill
Steelers.
Cowher. Yeah, because that's what I was going to say when you said Tomlin. Bill Cowher got one too.
Bill Cowher got a couple.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He got a couple.
He got two at least. For sure.
Mike Holmgren.
Mike was cool.
I mean, he did his thing with Favre and stuff.
He definitely did his thing. I used to like Dennis Green too. I used to like Dennis Green in Minnesota when he was in Minnesota.
Dennis Green.
Yeah, that was my guy when he was in Minnesota, man.
I feel like he was funny when he was in the Cardinals. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah, he was trash with the Cardinals.
Talking shit about the Bears, man. That shit was funny.
Yeah. Well, was he there with Larry that year they got to the Super Bowl in what, 07, 08?
No, this was 06 when that happened because that's when the Bears went, but he was dogging them because that's when the Bears went on that
so it was right before that.
Never losing.
Yeah, so it was right before that.
And they went, Rex Grossman and then went and got beat up by the Manning.
Yeah, that was like, I remember that too. Rex Grossman. I was pissed that Rex Grossman was in the Super Bowl.
You talking about Sean Payton right there?
Man, I could say Sean Payton, but he had that one good year and they ain't do nothing else after that. You know what I mean? Sean Payton.
The game. You talking about that's Herm Edwards, isn't it?
Might be. Jim Mora. Jim Mora was my guy. Playoffs.
Yeah.
That's some good names on there, man. We got to see some good coaching, man.
Hell yeah, we did.
We got to see some good coaching. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody though.
We're getting all sorts of people, probably, man. We just sitting here.
Like somebody that's like one of them, though. I think I'm forgetting. Oh, John damn Gruden, boy. That was my man's enough.
John Harbaugh in this.
Oh yeah, Shanahan, Mike
Shanahan.
Hey, Mike,
Jim Harbaugh in there. He's done a lot of
Super Bowls. Jim Harbaugh, yes sir. Jim Harbaugh.
Not Jim. I mean,
so Jim was John Harbaugh the coach of the Ravens in 2012?
That's all he's ever been as the coach of the
Ravens. That's all he's ever been, right? Okay, John Harbaugh. How long he been
Reeves
with them?
Of the Falcons. I remember when he was the Falcons and he was the Rams.
I like Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien was cool in college and NFL for sure.
Marty Schottenheimer, yeah.
Marty. Oh, Marty. Yeah. John Madden. Didn't get to see him, but John Madden. Best game ever made until college came around and
until college came back.
And Call of Duty and all that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Call of Duty done killed every damn thing. You know what's so crazy? The best game ever made. You ain't even got to vote on it. You ain't got to say nothing. That shit came out in 2013, and people still play that shit every day till now, waiting on the number 6 to come out. Grand Theft Auto 5. That's the best game ever made, even if you don't play it. That shit been out since 2013. We've been playing the same game since 2013.
And everyone's hype on the 6, and it ain't nothing.
Yes. They add stuff, upgrades, download content, all that stuff, but it's the same game since 2013. That's the best game ever made. Even if you don't think it's the best game ever made.
Dick Vermeil? What about Dick Vermeil?
Dick Vermeil, yeah. Dick Vermeil. Coughlin got 2 Super Bowls.
Coughlin.
Yeah, Coughlin, Eli. Who got next? Duck Hunt.
Mario Kart, man. I whip everyone ass on that.
Man, come on, man. They about to remake the Nintendo 64 in 4K. GoldenEye, bro. The first Call of Duty ever. 007 GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah. I love GoldenEye.
Man, we used to have, bro, that's all we played. We played that, and we played Blitz. Remember Blitz on the 64?
Oh, yeah, Blitz.
Every time the fourth quarter came, shit get all the rest, bro. And then Grand Theft Auto came out on the PlayStation 1, and shit was over after that. Shit was over for 64 after that.
Like I love 64.
That was my shit, bro.
Games, man.
Bro, we played that damn GoldenEye, bro, and that damn wrestling. Because we used to do the Royal Rumble. I think it was called Royal Rumble. We did the Royal Rumble, and I swear I would run around the ring and just haymaker people. Crumble a crumble a like, bro, that shit was so fun. They about to revamp that though. They about to revamp that.
Listen, I was about to buy a 64 and get
Mario
the card.
forever. Yeah, Tanya be on the she got the Wii, but she got all the Mario shit they ever made because they got this little shit you can buy and it's got every Mario ever existed.
Listen, you got to think, man.
We be lit.
I used to love Mario Party because you could be kicking it with people, playing that. Then you have drinking games while you playing the game, doing all sorts of shit. Yeah,
nah, you can still do that type of shit on the Wii. You can still do all that. Man, that shit. I'm a PlayStation 5 guy, but you know.
Yeah, so am I. But
Super Tecmo Bowl. What was my game, man? Sports wise, Super Tecmo Bowl was that shit.
Yeah, that was a shit. Mike Tyson Punch Out. I mean,
man, Madden 95 was my shit because the teams.
Madden 95.
Because the teams that they had for Sega, it was just the teams for me.
What was crazy is I had Joe Montana 96.
I remember that. That was that shit too. I had all the Madden. You remember Madden 90 with the Sega with the green cover or the green? Yeah, Madden 90. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? But man, Madden 95 probably was my favorite sports game because the teams. Barry, all those guys, everybody was on there, but I always played with the Lions because Barry Sanders was a cheap player. Like Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl. Barry was a cheap player, but I always played with the Lions. Oh my God. That is crazy. That do make me feel old though. Duck Hunt, bro. That shit used to go. You remember when the game used to go up the screen?
Yeah.
It just go up. You be playing football and it's going up the screen, bro. I remember that shit, bro. They would never know what we had to go.
Oh yeah,
through.
you looking down on it, it's going this way.
Yeah, like it wasn't 3-dimensional. It's literally going that way on the screen or that way on the screen. Like it was the only horizontal or vertical.
Lakers Celtics, that game. Remember that? What about double
Smacked
dribble?
Them.
Yeah, that
double dribble. Yeah.
Free. That's it. You can't stop.
Yeah, I remember that Lakers versus Celtics game too. That shit. Well, I hated that game because I was trash at it.
What about Hang Time for 64? Dude, I love
Damn, I remember that too. I remember Road Rash. Road Rash was my shit. NBA Jam, that was my shit. Road Rash was my shit, bro. On Sega, bro. That was, punching people off their bike. That was a crazy game. But that's Red Jet's fault. Red Jet, that's your fault, man. You brought up Mario, man. Duck hunting and shit, man.
Oh, man.
So, damn, man, a 3-peat. So the Eagles defense, they played a really, really good game Sunday. What do you want to see from them?
More of the same. Look, the secondary looks good. And you know what's funny? It's just like the first secondary has got 2 white dudes in it.
I know Cooper DeJean. I don't know if Cooper DeJean. I don't know if he white though.
That dude is white.
He might just need to get some sun. I think he might be.
That dude is white.
Come on, man.
Blankenship? That dude out there.
He like from Spain or some shit. He's Spanish.
Man, shut. White dude. Nick Braun, the linebacker. That's a white dude.
Yeah, that's a white dude. Yeah. More of the same. So stout line, good linebacker play, lockdown corners.
I mean, dude, Jalen Carter doing his thing. I mean, you see him. It's funny.
He white as hell, but his name ain't.
He said, "Cooper not white."
Cooper not white, bro. His name. That's not white, bro. He's Spanish or some shit.
Dude, the dude is.
He's
white.
a Spaniard. Just get him in the sun, and he good. Scully, man, salute, man. Shout out to the Jalen Hurts, man. I started with that too, just in case you missed it. I went right to Jalen Hurts, and I apologize to him for the hate. I hope he heard that. The Eagles still, y'all got y'all's work cut out for y'all in this Super Bowl. Andy Reid on y'all ass. Just a PS, public service announcement to my man Scully. You know what I mean? He green, he may get deported. Dude, hey, I'll be, bruh. Oh man. This is gonna be a good Super Bowl, though. I don't think nobody gets smacked. I think whoever win this game winning drive or game winning field goal. You know what I mean? Hey, Cooper DeJean he from North Dakota or South Dakota.
That white dude right there.
Man, he's Spanish, man. Your name ain't Cooper DeJean and you white. You white. Like, nah, man, you Spanish or something.
he white as fuck. He grew up in Iowa.
Well, he played like a black dude then. He played like a Spanish, like
white dudes are coming back to the secondary,
Gonzalez. He is actually white though. He white as hell. I'm just talking about his name.
Yeah.
That ain't no white dude name. Cooper's the white part. So yeah. You know what I mean? And he got the curly hair. Yeah, you see the curly hair, man. Come on, man. He's from somewhere.
Shit. Jane Brady.
What kind of white is he? What white is he? You know it's different whites, just like it's different blacks. Different Hispanics, all that. What white is he? European white, Italian white. What white is he?
I don't know what the fuck white he is.
He ain't the same white you. What is you, Italian?
Yeah, I'm Italian.
All right, he might be Italian then. Because you white as hell, but you could be like if somebody didn't see your face and they talk to you, they would think you was a black dude or not a white dude.
It's crazy. They still think my dad, my sperm donor black. That's what they ask all the time.
He at least mixed. He at least got some black in him. Scully said ghetto white. Yes.
That's really what I mean.
From the slums of Cleveland, Ohio. From the ghettos of America. Big Mike, y'all. Big Mike, clap it up. Big Mike.
they all
Daddy half black.
They're
Mama, if you still listening, Mama, is his dad half black? Don't lie. Keep it real. Yeah. Keep it real, Mama. If you still listening, keep it real.
Listen, I got a picture of my thing because it was a picture of my mom.
Hey, Red Jet, he say sperm donor every time. If you ask him, what's the one where they have babies by themselves? Asexual? Which one is it? Asexual or bisexual? Where they have babies by themselves. Asexual. His mom asexual. He just came out. She ain't had sex with nobody or nothing. He just came out.
Listen, if I can find it, because I got a picture of him, you can see it. What's funny is he got a fro, but he's not mixed.
Your dad got some nigga in him. Excuse my language, YouTube and all the platforms. Yeah, Mike think his mom asexual, bro. She ain't have no penetration to have.
Got the whole Barry White. Got the Barry White in him,
bro. Your dad definitely can sing in harmony. He can soul in there and everything.
Listen, I'm telling you.
And you said he got a fro.
Yeah, he got curly. Look, Carlos Santana. My dad looked identical to him back in the day.
Come on, bro. So you can't tell me he ain't mixed with something. He's Spanish.
It's sperm. No, he's Czechoslovakian and white.
Czechoslovakian, yeah, that's super white. What's the other white though? European, like Eastern Europe or some shit.
I don't know what else is over there. God, I'm trying to find this picture because it's funny.
Bobby crazy, bro. Bobby crazy. Hey, I used to hate my name too, Jason. I used to hate that shit, but then I found out that most of Jason is one of the most popular names in the world. Didn't know that.
See his face really, but look, let me see. Look, that him right there.
Right there with all the hair?
Yeah.
Man, that's Pablo Escobar, bro. Yeah, he ain't white, bro. That's Pablo Escobar. What is you talking about? that was in Miami, bro. The bricks just came in. He got to fly out tonight back to Colombia. That's Pablo Escobar, bro. Your dad ain't white. He half white. White and Cuban. He Al Pacino, Scarface.
No, he looked more like
Al Pacino, white dude playing a Cuban
from God, what is that?
Hey, Red Jet said that's Fidel Castro. That's what I'm saying. That's Pablo, man.
Al Pacino from the one movie.
Which one?
Carlito.
Oh, Carlito's Way. Yeah. Carlito's
Way. He looked more like that. Like he wore that leather
white dude
thing. He did all that shit like that.
Well, that's Italian though. Carlito's Way. That's Italian, right?
No, he got that Mexican Puerto Rican shit going on over there.
For real? I don't remember.
Yeah, Carlito. And it's all
Hispanic shit. That sounds like one of those Latin or something like that.
Young Bernie Kosar.
Oh my god, man! I don't know, bro. This ain't even Thursday.
I know we off the rail big time.
Off the rails as hell. All right, Bills Chiefs, man. We got to recap that real quick. We did all that time on the Eagles Commanders. We keep going off the rails. All right, is it over for the Bills? Do they need to?
No, it's not over. If you think about what they did without with J.A. and James Cook. They got two tight ends they can use.
Yeah,
but
Scully,
but they need helping receiver. They got Shakur. Yeah. They got that. I mean, Cooper's going to be gone. Coleman needs to come into his own, but they need a good veteran presence at receiver. Like if you brought in a DK Metcalf there or something over there, do something.
Crazy. Yeah.
But it's not over because their defense was good. Their defense had the most turnovers all year, I'm pretty sure. Or tied with it or some shit during the regular season. So their defense ain't bad at all.
Man, he better go get Devontae from the Jets. He don't want to play there.
Who? Garrett?
Nah, Devontae, he immediately regretted that shit.
Oh, Devontae, he said he want to go back to Green Bay.
I know he regretted going to leaving fucking Raiders, like to go there. Like he should have just went to Green Bay. Like, hey, Green Bay, call them niggas, bro. Hey, can I come back? Go ahead and tell them you want me.
Nah, he
regretted that shit immediately.
Kick with Love.
He might as well, man. Love could use a guy like that. But Green Bay probably don't want him back though. Salute, Yoli. Salute.
What up, Yoli?
Need some of them cookies, man. I don't know when we can get them, but we got to pull up for some cookies, man. For real. But yeah, man.
Those will be fine. I mean, Baltimore's just stupid because they stopped running the ball all the damn time.
I get tired of Baltimore, man. And the next year it's gonna be the same shit. They're gonna do all this stuff all season with Henry and Lamar. Lamar MVP. He might win a fourth MVP in a row next year. Like he might get a fourth in a row.
One. I think Josh Allen will win this one.
Yeah, I do too, because he's done a lot with a.
If it ain't Saquon, it's Josh Allen.
Not a good team, but honestly, it stopped in the regular season. They say. So if it stopped in the regular season, then they're probably gonna give it to Lamar.
I hope the fuck not, because J.A. did it in the regular season. If that's a case,
without a Derrick Henry or without that defense, without wide receivers, he did it with a lot.
Josh did it without all that.
I'm with Red Jet. I think if you a team that go to 4 Super Bowls in a row and lose all of them, you're never going to win a Super Bowl.
Then you go to almost 4
AFC championships. Yeah, like 3 of them or some shit. Yeah. You're doomed. You're cursed. Your whole organization.
You're redoing the whole Jim Kelly shit.
Like I tell the Mike and the Browns, man. Hey, Buffalo, go ahead and change y'all name, man. Change y'all colors, all that stuff. Change the whole shit, bro. Y'all cursed. They are cursed. If y'all would you rather go to 4 Super Bowls and lose all of them, or win one? For your whole career, you only go to one, but you play 20 years and you get 1 Super Bowl your second year, and then the other 18 years is garbage. But the other one, you go to 4 Super Bowls in a span of 20 years, but you lose all 4.
But you're going to lose them all. Yeah, no, I want to win.
Not you're going to lose them all. That's just what happened.
If you go and you got a chance to win, cool. Yeah, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You don't automatically lose them all. You just lost them all. That's the outcome. You just lost.
No, I want the win.
But you got that 1 Super Bowl in your second season, and then you played 18 more seasons.
I want the win.
Okay.
I'm not going to be trash. The team going to be trash.
Well, that just tell me a lot about people when you answer that question. Because if you would rather just go and lose all the time, I can't.
I don't want nothing to do with the loss.
Nah. Give me that win. Give me that good win. I need that ring. Yeah, I did it. We got it done. The last 18, they wasn't trash, but we just didn't win those Super Bowls. You know what I mean? You could have still got back.
We were there. We were close all the damn time.
Yeah, you just didn't win. Yeah, you just didn't win it. But I got my one though. God damn it, I got my one. But Lamar, I would have gave it to Josh Allen just because his team was way weaker than Lamar's team, and he did damn near. They had close numbers. Their numbers were similar. You know what I mean? So I don't get it, man. For the next year, what you did in the playoffs this year, the voters should keep that in mind for the next season. Like, bro, we gave you MVP. You came out and didn't do nothing when you had to do something. You know what I'm saying? Get him out of here. You can't win this shit next year by what you did there. Like, you turned the ball over twice, and then y'all want to blame it on Mark Andrews. No, all y'all trash. All y'all was trash. Every last one of y'all. They wasn't just no Mark Andrew. Yes, his happened.
Trash. They didn't give him the ball.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So they all trash.
Poor noggin season.
Poor noggin season, man.
J.A. lost his noggin season because he.
Yeah, but I will never pick the Bills to do nothing because they always got to go through the Chiefs or the Bengals or the Ravens.
No. We're not saying as a player, as a team, like you still could be good and do the Hall of Fame thing, but we're saying would you want to go to 4 Super Bowls and lose them all, or would you want that one win? We're not saying as a player you're not
that's a team, because the Bills went to 4 in a row.
Yeah, like you still could go to the Hall of Fame.
But I get what he's saying, because Jim Kelly was the quarterback for that, and Nick Foles was the Eagles quarterback. But
that's not how we're putting it.
Yeah, no, we just talking about just the
team.
It
that way, then all right, cool. I'll be Jim Kelly. But thing is I want that win.
We talking about the team, because everybody's gonna take Jim Kelly over Nick Foles, being Jim Kelly over Nick Foles any day. But
100%.
The team that went and lost 4, I want to be the team that went and got 1, and we just couldn't get no more after that. We were still all right. After that. Yeah, we were still good, but we just couldn't win another Super Bowl. Hell no. Jim Kelly, Super Bowl probably feels better than losing 4. Winning 1 probably feels better than losing 4. I'm just saying. But yes, I'm picking Jim Kelly over the Bills. I mean, over Nick Foles, whatever the hell his name is.
Who won the Super Bowl in 1990? Wasn't that the Redskins? Wasn't that Doug Williams?
No, Doug Williams was 91.
He was 91.
90. Who did they play in 90? I want to say the Steelers was one of them.
The Steelers, didn't Bill Cowher?
I want to say the Steelers.
Bill Cowher wasn't there yet.
I want to say the Steelers. Hold on.
You're right, Bobby. But the 4 in a row is only remembered because it was 4 straight in a row.
No, it was the Cowboys twice. The Redskins, Cowboys.
No, we're talking about the Bills. He said you remember going to the Super Bowl and losing 4 times in a row, but the Giants beat Buffalo.
Okay. The Giants. That was what you call it.
That was Bill Parcells and them doing the thing.
Yeah, and Belichick was the defensive coordinator, wasn't it? Yeah. Because he got
Phil Simms, wasn't it? Phil Simms.
Yeah, Phil Simms. Yep. Phil Simms. Yep. No, Bobby, no. You making a good point, but
I get your point, but
I want a Super Bowl win, dog.
I want the hard way. I don't want to be like, hey, I went 4 times, I couldn't get it done. I suck.
Right. And what we saying is, you got that one Super Bowl. You could have went to other Super Bowls. You just didn't win those.
You just went to the AFC Championship.
Right.
AFC Championship every year.
Right. Or you got back to the Super Bowl. You just didn't win it, but you already got you a win in your 2nd, 3rd, 4th season. But you played 20 years. You know what I mean? But you had a 20-year career. You know what I mean? Or you had whoever the player may be, because it's a 53-man roster. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, Bobby, I get where you're at. I'm cool though. I want to know. Hey, we all remember Doug Williams, right? He won 1.
Yeah, he won 1, and he's an all-time. He remembered for that one too. Nobody talks about. They gonna talk about Doug Williams before they talk about Jim Kelly losing 4.
1.
And all he did was win 1. First,
and the
black
Redskins
player.
or Commanders haven't done shit since.
Nothing at all, and he got his 1. I mean, listen, how many teams don't got a Super Bowl? You know what I mean? How many teams has never? You know what I mean? Well, Bobby, he might actually be right, because the only reason why, because it's crazy, because you still got to mention Doug and with the fucking in the Bills 4 championship, because that's one of the teams they lost to. So he probably did win.
Still not going to be.
He might have won his argument, bro, because we still go back to the Bills.
All right, cool. Hey, you know what? You're right. I want to be a 4-time loser instead of a 1-time.
I know. Hell no. I never want to be a 4-time loser.
That's how I put it.
It don't, though.
4-time loser.
Yeah, I got to get me a win, bro. Without winning 1, I can lose 4 if I win 1. I at least got to win 1, bro. Like, I can't go to 5 and then lose all 5.
Listen,
I'll take a 1-5 record.
What does everybody say? Nothing means anything unless you win.
Yeah, that's what they play for, a championship.
You play to win. Like, if I don't win, well, then what the hell is it?
Yeah, you in the Hall of Fame. Look at Dan Marino in the Hall of Fame. All that, probably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, but they don't even talk about him like that because he never won a Super Bowl. That's what they say too. Greatest quarterback that never won a Super Bowl. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. And I would not want to be that player, no matter what position I'm at.
Hey, what about Joe Namath? I mean, you know Joe because
Joe, yeah, no Joe because of one. If he didn't get that one, nobody would talk about him.
Joe is.
Yeah, you're right. That's a fact. That one win gets you a lot. Peyton Manning only got 2, but he was so good and changed the quarterback shit. The way you play quarterback.
He's been there more than 2, though. He was there.
Yeah, but he got
like
2. Just imagine if he went to all of them and never won one. He's going to be remembered. But he would have been remembered as the greatest quarterback to never win a Super Bowl. That would have been his tag, to never win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So Bobby can be right. Both things can be right because it's always going to be people that choose the other side.
I'm not saying Bobby can't be right. Look, your Hall of Fame career is still going to be.
That's the fact.
Football, but yeah, he known for that too. He's still known for that one. The New York Jets, Broadway Joe. That's what they won.
Hey, nah, Super Bowl get you paid too, though. Super Bowl done got some people paid, but you are right though, because Kirk Cousins got paid for no reason. Like they be paying people for no reason, but that's the Hall of Fame shit because they pay people. They pay you for no reason just because you had these numbers for the Hall of Fame. But did you win? What did you win? Did you win anything?
So is it going to go down in history if Joey B never wins one or goes one? Is he going to be the guy greatest to never win a Super Bowl?
He's going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl. That's what they going to call him. I don't want that label, yo. I would never want that label, bro. I would never want that label. Man, this dude was good as hell, but he never won shit. Like, nah, bro, don't put that on them. That's an asterisk. That's like people do the bubble ring and shit. That's an asterisk right there when you put that on there. That's an asterisk. I don't want no asterisk, man. I want. Tom Brady ain't the best quarterback we've ever seen, but he got 7 Super Bowls. Hold on.
Listen, you know
why is Tom Brady to go? Because he got 7 rings, not because of nothing else, because he won 7 times.
Let's go to that bubble ring shit. I think it's actually harder to win like that when you got crowd, you got nothing. You're just out there playing quiet as
no family, no nothing.
Yeah,
you got to be locked in.
That was difficult.
Mentally, you got to be locked in, bro.
That was a different kind of game right here.
Yeah, but it shows who really loves to play the game and who don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of them dudes are spoiled. Oh, I need my family. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. I can't do it. All right, bro, man. Just go play the game that they pay you to play, bro. Y'all all could have said, no, we don't want to do this, and it never would have happened. But all y'all agreed to the shit. Nobody said no. The people that didn't want to play, they didn't participate.
You know what's funny is they've asked players, and Rondo was one of them. He goes, which ring was bigger to you, the Celtics or the Lakers? He goes, the Lakers. He goes, because my son was there to see it, but he goes, it was in the bubble or whatever, but it was more intimate and more just basketball than all the rest of the shit.
Yes. Straight basketball. And no strip clubs, none of that stuff. You know they gotta have but
everybody's mind was fucking sharp. Yeah, because you weren't going off doing anything else. You had to stay where you had to stay.
Nah, not everybody's. We heard what Paul George said, man. I just wasn't mentally in it, man.
Well, yeah.
Why? Why go to the bubble?
He made up go to the bubble. He was in the bubble. You was mentally into it because there's nothing else you could be mentally about.
Right. That's my whole thing. But anything to do with LeBron, they gonna try to discredit that shit. Which that's even more to his greatness. Like they threatened that somebody's mentioned with Michael Jordan. That's a threat to them. It's like, bro, nobody cares, bro. It's 2 different eras. The rules is different. If illegal defense existed now where you can't help on a double team, oh my Lord. They talk about scoring is easy now. Nigga, scoring was easy way back then. Because just you couldn't double team nobody. Illegal defense. Muggsy Bogues had to guard Michael Jordan by himself. Jeff Hornacek had to guard Michael Jordan by himself. Like, come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Hershey Hawkins had to guard Michael Jordan by himself. Come on, man. You need Michael Jordan to guard Michael Jordan by himself. What the hell? Or Kobe? You need Kobe to guard Michael Jordan by himself. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. I never understood that argument. Like, come on, man. Like, the bubble ring, that would be hard to me. That's a hard ass thing to do, man. Have your mind just completely different from what you used to. Nothing but basketball. Y'all supposed to be basketball players, bro. I would love that.
Missing your family, none of that. You gotta.
It would be hard to do, but I would love that.
Kids and shit.
Yeah, just straight basketball, bro. And y'all still getting catered to and all that stuff. Y'all still get all the amenities and shit. You just can't go nowhere. You just can't do nothing. It's just basketball. No fans, nothing. You play in the park and pick up games all the time with no fans.
And people just walking by, not even.
Yeah. Come on, man. Like, I don't know. They wanted to do it, so it is what it is, man. I like it.
That's it.
Yeah, they don't put asterisks on lockout seasons where it's only 50 games in the season because they was locked out for the whole damn season. They don't put asterisks on them. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't.
Well, they only do that when it goes bad. Like, oh well, he had to sit out this many games because there was a lockout or it was a strike.
Yeah, in '99 they played 52 total games in '99 or something like that, and the Spurs got that championship. Tim Duncan and them, and nobody puts an asterisk on that shit. It wasn't even a full season of basketball. Just like in the bubble, where yes, it was completely different, but it's still a short season. It's still not a full season of basketball. Like,
well, you got to think you're only playing 52 games. I mean, shit, people are healthy as fuck, man.
Healthy as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Healthy as hell. They try to use that. Oh, the Lakers got to rest and AD got to get healthy. Everybody in the bubble got to do that.
Then they sat there and slept.
What? Everybody got to get healthy. Everybody got a break. I don't know. I never understood that argument, man. But that's just
everybody got the outside of all the bullshit commotion away. They might have been missing their families, but dude, everybody was on key. Everybody was on the same level.
Yeah,
there was no this. It was, hey, y'all are staying at Best Western, and that's what y'all locked down in. That's pretty much what it was.
Damn, for real. Hold on.
What?
Iguodala is the first of the Warriors dynasty to get his jersey put in the Raptors in Golden State. Of their Steph Curry, you know, that era that they had.
Iguodala got a jersey.
Iggy was there. Iggy got an MVP that he shouldn't have.
Yeah, that should have been LeBron's on a losing team.
Yes, on a losing team. It should have been Bron's on a winning team. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, Lou Will said he wanted some chicken, so he rolled
out. That's what I'm saying. They wasn't on it, bro. They was not ready for this shit, bro. Like, they wasn't. And if you wasn't, you should have just left. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Andre should not have his jersey in that Raptor. I mean, maybe for Philly or some shit.
He should. The only reason why he should,
hell no.
Only reason why he should is because him and he taught Draymond how to be Draymond. That attitude, that glue. Iguodala was their glue guy for the longest. He was the guy that would go guard the best player, all of that shit for them years he was there.
For that definitely Cleveland, so Matt Dellavedova get his jersey raised in the stands.
Well, he got multiple. Iggy was there for like 3 of them championships.
Yeah, I know, but he's not. You don't be like, hey, you know what Iggy did?
No. At least 2. Iggy was Iggy. He was a big part of that team. That was their veteran president. Draymond don't be that Draymond.
2015 without him, but.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Draymond don't do the things he did without Iguodala's influence, bro. I'm telling you, Iggy was the dirt man. He guarded LeBron and got an MVP for holding to a 36-point triple-double almost. Like he stopped him from getting 40. He stopped him from averaging 40. Yeah, he kept him under the triple-double, so he got MVP. That's how bad everybody else was. Now, if you got Kyrie and Kevin Love out there with LeBron, then we ain't even talking about this shit. You know what I mean? In 2015, we ain't even talking about this. That's a back-to-back for Cleveland.
Hey, listen, you can do something for him, but I'm not putting a damn jersey around.
Bro, they gonna come in. You gotta retire his jersey. It started with them in 15, and he got that MVP. It started with that.
You put Clay, Curry, and Draymond up there.
Well, he retired. They're not. They're still playing. They're not retired. They'll be next after they
when
retire.
It does come, those are the 3 you put up there, and that's it.
No, 4.
KD, you might
no, hell no. They better not put KD up there.
KD won.
KD came for 2 seasons. Iggy was there way longer than 2 seasons, bro.
But KD still did his thing.
Well, 3 seasons, 2.5, because he left after he got injured and shit. He was there for like 2 or 3, like 3 seasons or some shit. But he got 2 Finals MVPs in Golden State. He was a part of that dynasty because they had to go get him because they was never beating Cleveland again without another guy like Kevin Durant. It just never was going to happen.
I got looked on that 2015 trip.
I know. Dellavedova, they got 2 games. LeBron got 2 games with Delly as his backup. That's his number 2. We won 2 games in that series. They knew. They knew what this was. And then the next year, you see what happened. Yeah. And then they like, all right, let me go call Kevin Durant, Draymond, Clay, Steph. Let's call Kevin Durant. We need him. We're never beating this LeBron guy again without him. So Iggy deserves to be there, though. I'm sorry, he does. It started with them. Iggy set the tone for that dynasty.
You're absolutely right, Bobby. Kyrie don't get hurt. We win there.
Yeah, we 15, we won 16. Well, I can't say 17 and 18 because the Warriors
showed up and
they was unstoppable then. Yeah, nobody could beat them once they got KD in 17 and 18. It was over with. Nobody was beating them. They got those two off. But we should have got those first two, though.
Yeah.
We should have had two in a row. Easy. That was easy money. They did that on purpose.
See, they would have went and got KD. You think something would have changed then? Because the phone might have been picked up. Hey, we need to bring someone else.
Then at that time, if they get KD, at that time they wanted to bring in Carmelo. And that would have been a neutralizer because now you got a shooter that can go shot for shot with Kevin Durant. That could have been a neutralizer. The league was blocking all they shit, though. The league been blocking the Lakers since 07 when Chris Paul was trying to go there, or 08, 09. I think it was 09. I think it was 09. Chris Paul was trying to go there. They blocked that shit. He wanted to go play with Kobe. Kobe wanted him. They blocked it. They've been blocking the Lakers forever.
Yeah, if they would have got Paul George, that'd have been a whole crazy situation, boy.
Paul George, yeah. It just would have, yeah. It's
He
just
was
so much
prime
stuff.
at that point. Yeah, he was
Yes.
balling.
Yes, but you got to get a neutralizer.
Injuries and shit.
Yes, you got to get a neutralizer for KD because LeBron, he does so much. He always got the ball. He can't be trying to guard KD and be the point guard. Like he just wasn't happening. Kyrie, at that time, we couldn't just make him the point guard because Kyrie just wanted to go score a lot of points. You can't be the point guard. Yeah.
Be a shooting point is what he was.
Yeah, that's a fact. Red Jet, yep. That was the Lob City. DeAndre Jordan and all them dudes, Blake Griffin and them guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean Livingston on that squad too.
Sean Livingston. You know Sean Livingston I seen the stat. It said he's never missed a mid-range shot, bro. Never missed a mid-range. You know how long he played? That's crazy. Oh, yeah. That's a fact. And Kyrie said he wanted to be the point guard too. And it's like, dog, we can't make you the point guard, bro. You want to score a lot of points. We need a point guard.
Point guards normally don't do that shit.
You a shooting guard. Kyrie is a shooting guard, yo. He is a shooting
Luke
guard.
is the point in Dallas and you the shooting guard.
Yes, he's a shooting guard, man. And low key, quiet as kept. If they would have played Curry at shooting guard instead of point guard, he would have averaged 35 points a game at least 4 years in a row. All them screens he come off as a point guard and all that. Just imagine if he never had the ball and he was Klay Thompson running around off the screens. Bro, that man would average 35 more points every year down there. Well, maybe not now because shit different, but in that golden era, yeah, he would have averaged 35 points a game every year. Because he's really a shooting guard. He wants to score. You know what I mean? He wants to get buckets. I want to shoot 1,000 threes. You know what I mean? And you see what's been happening. He's been having these games where he'll cook in the first half and then zero in the second half. He keep doing that shit, man. He done that a few times. And it's like, is he a one-trick pony? Because, you know, I've been saying this forever. When they had the Kyrie Steph debate, I always picked Kyrie because Kyrie has a bag that is super duper deep. If he ain't making a three, he's going to do so many other things. And Curry's just like to shoot. He can do other things. That's not his game, though.
He don't excel at those things.
He don't excel at it. He can do the other shit. He just don't excel at it. He excel at coming off the screens and throwing up shots.
Yeah, his 3 games is immaculate, but
he the best one-trick pony of all time. he perfected one thing.
He took what his dad could do and made it 1,000 times.
Yeah, he perfected one thing, and that's shooting that damn three from anywhere. Oh, it don't matter. He can be across the street and he gonna shoot it over top of the stadium, and it's gonna fall.
He gonna do McDonald's, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird.
Yeah. It's gonna find its way to the basket. You know what I mean? So I think he might be the best one-trick pony of all time, or maybe well, Dennis Rodman's number one.
Dennis Rodman, whatever.
He's number one. Rebounding rebounding, bro. He was a great defender. Rebounding 7 times. He got rebounding champ 7 times in a row, bro. He got like 10 of them, but he got like 7 in a row. Yes, at 6'8", 6'7" or some shit, like 6'8". Like he wasn't even this tall dude, but he perfected the shit out of rebounding that ball. Yeah. The term "the worm" came from him. That's a term that's used now for a great rebounder. That man was different. And then you got Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry. And then you got maybe.
See, here you go. You're gonna rattle off a bunch of them.
Yeah, you already know, because I could even put Melo in there. Because Melo, you know what Melo gonna do. Bah, 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 shot.
He drained
shot.
in your face.
Shot. Turn around, fade away. We know what Melo gonna do. He perfected that, what he does. He don't want to go dunk on you. He don't want to drive to the basket. No, I'm gonna shoot all these shots in your face. That's one thing I loved about Melo. Melo lasted way longer than he should have with not playing defense because he can shoot that damn ball, boy. Melo lasted way longer because he never played defense. So it's like, dog, you should have been off. You should have been done. Like, you know what I mean? But when you could shoot like that, man, when he went to Portland, that's when he should have retired. He should have never been on Portland at the end. He should have never been on Portland. He should have never been on the Lakers. None of that shit should have happened. You know what I mean? Like that should just never should have happened, man. I don't know. But yeah, Iggy's jersey about to get retired. And Golden State. So is the Sixers gonna do it too, or is that just a Golden State thing? I don't know. Hey, the Celtics just lost again too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Phillies, or did they already do it? Philly might have already done it. I don't know. But the Celtics lost again. They lost to the Rockets. They're giving up games in the fourth quarter now.
Who, Boston?
Yeah, they've been losing games, bro. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. They 32-15 right now. I mean, shit, we've been losing games too. That's crazy because the Rockets beat us twice and then beat the Celtics.
Yeah, well, the Rockets, we didn't have Mobley, LeVert, or Okoro the first one. Then we had Mobley back, but not the other two. So we've been injured dealing with shit. So it's been, it's a thing right now. Yeah, that's what's happened with us. Yeah,
dropping games that injuries happen, man. It's it is what it is. Yeah, they lost 114-112, and the young boy, one of the rookies, the Thomas kid, said he felt like Kobe.
Thomas.
Damn, you talking about you can't, come on, bro. You a rookie, bro. You can't.
He felt like he was Kobe in that game.
You beat us, just say you felt like you was Kobe, bro. That's disrespectful as hell. I gotta go holla at youngin. Let me holla at you, youngin. You know what I mean? Let me holla at you real quick.
He had 33 points. Dylan Brooks had 36. I mean, that was tailing off. I mean, he had 33 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists.
But see, that's a fluke
game. 1
steal,
man. 1 block.
Dylan Brooks getting 36. That's a fluke game. That man hit 10 threes. Dylan Brooks was 10 for 15 from 3. That was a fluke-ass game.
That's insane.
That's one of them games where you just feeling yourself, and you will never have a game like that again. The Celtics, they played a great game.
I mean, they played that's their game, but yeah, they just got outdone because Dylan Brooks had 10 threes.
Yeah, 10 threes is crazy. But that might be bad for the Rockets though, because now Dylan might think he's a 3-point shooter and start heaving up threes and breaking the shit out of them.
Breaking the shit out of them.
Yeah, because bro, 10 for 15, bro, and that ain't your game. Come on now. Yeah. That man got 30 points off of 3-pointers. That is crazy. But see, you got Jaylen Brown, he dropped his 28, Tatum 19. 1 for 7 from 3. So Tatum still ain't trying to be that guy. He still ain't trying to do it, and he was wondering why he didn't get Finals MVP last year. Shit like this, bro. When the moment is the moment, you can lead in all the stats and all the categories. That's cool. But when it's time to win, what are you doing? We seen Jaylen Brown getting steals and getting buckets and doing all that when it was time to win games. Yeah. That's why he got Finals MVP. And Tatum he's so good too. I like Jason Tatum. He is really good, but he is not a consistent player, man. Like, he just will not adapt that mentality to I want to be great. I want to be the best. I want to be the best player on this team. I want to lead my team. He just happy being the guy on the team.
Yep.
Like, that's crazy. You just happy being a guy on the team. And another problem they got too is Porzingis is their only real big man.
He's on and off hurt too.
Yeah, and that's what I think is going to bite them in the ass this year. Last year they figured it out, but they look like they took a little slight step back from last year. They don't look as dominant as they did last year. You know what I mean? Just running through everybody, and everybody they play is like shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did, and they said Tatum led in points, scoring, rebounding, assists, all that shit, and Jaylen Brown still got finals.
Jaylen Brown still got it. JB.
Yeah. But he was making clutch time plays. He making plays when it's time to win. Clutch steals, clutch buckets, clutch blocks, defensive plays. We watched it happen, man. And I know I was saying it. Oh, yeah, Jaylen Brown definitely MVP. You know what I mean? Because it was close the first 4 or 5 games. It was close. Like, didn't really know because Jaylen, they both had a bad game the same game. And I think that's what changed. That's what did it because Jaylen had his bad game the same game that Tatum had a bad game, but Tatum had a worse game than Jaylen did. It was what, 15 and 10? Like Tatum had 10 and Jaylen had like 12 or 15 or something like that. They did it in the same game. So it kind of canceled each other out. And then you go to Jaylen, he had multiple 20-point games, but he had these clutch performances when it was time to win. That's what I love about circle back to Pat, Mr. Mahomes. That's what I like about you, buddy. That's why I'm always picky, man. Same thing with Brady. I hated that motherfucker. I hated Tom Brady because he beat the Bengals so much. But he just did what he had to do when it's time to win. After you win in 13 seconds, I don't know what else. Like, he done it already. 13 seconds, bro. What have we seen better than that besides the because I know one for me is the was it the AFC Championship? The Titans and the Bills, I think it was, when they did that punt, threw it to the side.
Yeah, that was the
Titans Bills, wasn't it?
Game, but yeah, it was Titans.
Divisional game. I always can never remember if it's division or AFC Championship. Titans Bills. For me, that might be number one.
Music City.
That was very unexpected. No,
throw it down to Dyson and Dyson ran
yes, bro. That shit was crazy. But is that one though? The 13-second joint against the Bills against the Bills. Is that
they're known for losing? That's what they know.
Is that top or where would you place that?
Nah, that 13 seconds is crazy.
That was
that Music City Miracle. I mean, shit.
That was nuts, bro. That was a different moment. And I've seen both of them and lived both of them. And I think my reaction to the Music City, that was different, bro. That was different.
Went out to go to the Super Bowl and
and even the way that they lost that mug was crazy.
Yeah, that was by what, 2
yards? 2 yards, boy. Yeah, man. And I was hoping they won because I was a Marshall Faulk guy. I like the Rams. I love the Rams, but I just like Steve McNair, man.
First guy. And
I like Kurtz, Eddie George. Yeah, it was Eddie George and Steve McNair, bro. So I wanted the Titans to win because of that. Like, you know what I mean? Eddie George and Barry Sanders and Marshall Faulk. Those was my guys. Those were my 3 favorite running backs when I was young. So I definitely wanted to see the Titans because of Eddie and McNair, though. I was salty. I was heartbroken. Oh. But Kurt Warner, didn't Kurt Warner get MVP of that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
I think it was old Kurt Warner. He was a good quarterback, though.
He was everywhere he went.
Yeah, Kurt was a really good quarterback.
He going to use the backup for the Giants before Eli came in and took that job. He did his thing, and then Eli took over.
Yeah, and Eli got lucky, though.
And then he went to the Cardinals.
Eli had a lot of luck in his career, boy. It wasn't all luck, but he had a lot of luck. That man played.
Kurt is overrated.
Bro, he played 200 and almost 300 games without missing a game.
Yeah, Eli, yeah.
Iron Man shit. Mikal Bridges right now in the NBA has never missed a game in his career. He been in the league for like.
You said about Patty Mahomes. He got Hall of Fame talent all over the fucking field. So.
Oh yeah, Curry had everybody, but he got a Super Bowl MVP. So.
I mean, Patty Mahomes did that shit. Every team he's gone to the Super Bowl with got Hall of Fame talent. Travis Kelce, Hall of Famer. Chris Jones, a Hall of Famer.
Nick Bolton, Hall of Famer.
Nick Bolton gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Definitely a Hall of Famer. Tyreek Hill, Hall of Famer.
McDuffie, Tyreek. I mean,
offensive line. All them niggas.
Tom Brady had a slew.
His whole offensive line gonna mess around and be Hall of Famers by the time they done. They don't do nothing but protect him.
Not
Patrick Mahomes, bro. They still protected the shit out of him.
The worst year for the offensive line.
Yes, it is the worst year for their offensive line, and that still was not even. They still kept him upright.
They're playing the Kryptonite, man. I'm telling you, that Eagles D line gonna get in that ass.
I can't wait to see this game. Jalen, I can't wait to see what you do, bro. I gave you your props.
Like Eddie Murphy being like that when he screamed like that. Like,
yeah. I gave him all his props, man. I did. Now I need to see him do it on this next level so I can stop the hate campaign on Jalen Hurts, man. Because I don't want to hate on Jalen Hurts. I don't. Man, listen.
Yeah, you do. It's in your blood.
Hating on Jalen? I ain't like him. I think it's because he's an Alabama quarterback. I think that's why. Because I ain't like him at Alabama either, man. Because they just kept winning.
Yeah, when he was Oklahoma with the Alabama, then
I liked him at Oklahoma because they wasn't winning nothing. And Tua took his job and they kept winning. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like, how? Like, so that let me know that it wasn't Jalen Hurts. It was the team. When Tua just came right in.
You had all sorts of.
Yes, Tua came. Bro, getting benched in a national championship game is crazy. Wasn't that the national championship game? He got benched in the first. Yeah, and they brought it was one. Yeah, and they brought Tua in because he was
the game before that. But
it was one of those games. It was a big ass game, and
but he wasn't on who they should play in the national championship.
But wasn't even terrible in that game. That's the crazy part. He only had like one turnover when they took him out.
That was a Saban thing. Saban's like, hey, we're gonna switch it up on him.
He just wasn't doing He just wasn't doing nothing. It just nothing was working like they wanted it to work. Jalen wasn't having a bad game. Like he was still only had, like I said, one interception, I think, when they took him out. But Tua came right in and didn't even miss a set. That told me that it was the team. So ever since then, I just been looking like at Jalen like that.
His balls when he did that was crazy because no one knew who Tua was. So yeah, if you threw him in there, it was a risk because you could have threw him in there and then he went downhill.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Tua did his thing, and nobody had you didn't have no tape on him. You'd never seen him. So I mean, it was a hell of a move by Saban.
I think he always wanted to play Tua, but Jalen Hurts was not losing. He only lost twice or three times at Alabama. He wasn't losing, bro. He only lost like 2 or 3 games in his whole entire career there. So he wasn't losing, but I think they always wanted to play Tua though. Because to sit him down and he's not having a horrible game in a big game like that, I get it. Stuff not going your way, but he's not having a horrible game.
Well, that's why he did the shakeup to see if he would throw off the other team by seeing somebody.
He did, because Tua went out there and torched their ass. That shit got crazy, and then he started just winning all the time after that. Like, Nate, what is going on? I'm so glad Alabama is not that no more.
The whole SEC don't seem to be that anymore.
Well, they haven't been for. Well, that's
Georgia,
not.
But I mean, you see the talent.
That's not new. That ain't been a new thing for me though, because it's only been Georgia and Alabama for like 7 years. LSU be sneaking in every once in a while. You know what I mean? But LSU ain't even. Joe Burrow got them a championship. What, 2019?
Joey B did his thing. Saban did his thing with them back in. Back in the day.
2019 is the last time that they was like good because it was Justin Jefferson and Joe Burrow. I think Chase had already left. That first year Joe had him, and then that second year when they won a championship, he was gone. Jamar was a rookie when they got their championship. Jamar was a rookie for the Bengals. It was he played with Joe though. They played together. But I'm pretty sure Jamar was gone already though when they won that championship. Let me check because I want to make sure I'm right.
I thought they were both there. Maybe not.
No, they played. They played. They might have been. No, who came out first? No, Justin Jefferson came out first. Justin came out first, right? One of them was gone when they won that championship.
Well, Chase. No, they all won it. Look, Bobby's saying they all were there.
That's what I'm looking because I want to be sure because I want to be sure.
I thought they were all there too because I thought it was a huge thing.
I don't remember, man. That's what I'm saying. I ain't no LSU dude.
Jet and Burrow all won that natty.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't no LSU dude. I ain't really care about that. So I don't remember. I'm gonna take Bobby's word for it though.
I wanna go to Death Valley though at night.
Why?
I want to see
a game. A game. Okay,
a
game. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. Yeah, they all was there too. Damn, why I don't remember? I didn't watch them. I ain't
Burrow and Jetta entered the draft, and Chase sat out next season because of COVID. Then entered the draft.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I knew it was something like that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. Because I didn't watch that championship game. It was them versus Clemson. I remember that, but I didn't watch that shit though. So I didn't remember if he was there or not. But that next season, like Bobby said, yeah, that's what it was. Justin left and Chase sat out. That's what it was. And we still drafted him, and I ain't even mad. I ain't mad at all. When is the draft? In April?
Yeah, it's always at the end of April.
End of April.
29th, I think.
You heard anything new about what y'all trying to do?
Big thing is now they're talking big about Shador. That they don't care what Dion says. They don't care about none of that shit, that they like Shador and all this other stuff. So I don't know. And Shador says, hey, I don't care who picks me. I'd just be happy that I got picked. I'd be blessed.
So you don't think the Titans pick him?
From the Titans' whole situation, they're saying they want a generational player, and to them, that's Travis Hunter.
That is Travis Hunter, a generational player. It's definitely Travis Hunter. If that's what they're looking for, then yeah, you got to pick Travis Hunter.
I feel like this. I
don't think that changed their team right away.
That trade because
I'm not, man. The Titans are a team. Okay, you're looking for generational talent. It'd be great if it was a quarterback.
24th, 26th.
Yeah, it would be great if it was the quarterback. That's that generational talent. You know what I mean? Travis Hunter's not going to change nothing for them right away. Yeah. You know, they got to get way more pieces for that to even be effective. You know what I mean? He can do his job, but what is everybody else doing? You know what I mean? Like, you got to get if you're looking for a generational talent as the Titans, bro, you should be looking for a quarterback.
I said, we going to the draft.
I would love there. It's in
Green Bay.
Yeah, I was going to say somewhere weird as shit this year.
It's Green Bay, then it's Pittsburgh next year.
Yeah, they've been moving it since they moved it to, where did they move it to first? From Vegas. New York. Was it Vegas? Was that the first place? And then, yeah, so they moving it around now.
As of now, I'd take Trav too and potentially trade back. I don't want Melrose, dude.
Oh, that's like Anthony Richardson.
I don't want Melrose.
That's just like Anthony Richardson to me, bro. He's a little bit better. Yeah, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. I like Jackson.
He a better quarterback. He a better quarterback, man. Y'all need a quarterback, not a guy that just runs the ball around. He can just run. He can run around. He can throw the ball, but Jalen Milroe come on, man. Come on, man. That's like Anthony Richardson, man. I think. I don't think
Milroe be a bad quarterback, but I'd rather have Jackson Dart.
I don't think Milroe's going to be a good quarterback because he makes too many. He made too many mistakes. No, he's good. He can run all over the fucking place, but where does that get you? We see Lamar still ain't got nowhere running the ball all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
You're right. He did lose his entire coaching staff. A lot of things happened, but so that makes it even more. I don't want a project.
Yeah, but his actual play.
We got to bring him in and then project and see what happens.
His actual play. Running is what he does. That's all I'm talking about is his actual play on the field. You can't only do that for so long in the NFL before you look at RG3. He did all that damn running and Shanahan running him all over the place and his career ended early. You know what I mean? And Milroe reminds me of that. He can throw the ball, but he's more effective running the ball. You can't just don't translate in the NFL. What happened to Anthony Richardson? Got injured.
AR-15 don't look like he gonna pan out.
He's not. I said that, Mike. I said that when we did the draft show. I said that shit.
I know.
Like, what the fuck is they drafting him at for? That don't make sense. I seen him at Florida be trash. I watched him be trash at Florida. Now I can see if the team was trash and he was good. No, he was ass at Florida. He was not a good quarterback, man. Milroe's way better than that, though. I'm not putting him in the same category as y'all would be better off with Milroe than fucking Deshaun. I tell you that right now. Y'all be better off with him than Deshaun. At least we know he ain't getting no rubbing tugs. You know he not getting no rubbing tugs, so he not distracted. And if he is getting them, he can handle it because ain't nothing came out. And he gonna go out there. He gonna run the ball all over the place. He is gonna launch that ball. He gonna throw that bitch too, but it's not gonna be accurate all the time. He not gonna throw nobody open. You got to be open. Like, it's just certain things I saw from him, but he is a way better quarterback, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'd rather have Jackson Dart, Bobby. That's where I'm at with it. Jackson Dart. I don't know.
Yeah, Jackson Dart.
I don't know.
Bro, I think quietly Jackson Dart's gonna be the best quarterback out of this draft in his career. Quietly. We're gonna look up and be like, oh shit. Jackson Dart been in the league for 5 years doing what? I think Will Howard's gonna be a sleepy good quarterback. And then when the kid from Penn State come out after next year, I think he's gonna be a sneaky good quarterback on the low. These dudes we gonna look up 5 years gonna go by. We gonna look up and be like, damn, he been in the league for 5 years and he doing this already. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I think that's Jackson Dart, man. I'm telling you, that kid. Every time I seen them play, I'm like, man, he is gonna be a really good quarterback if he go to the right system. If he go to the right system with the right quarterback coach, the right head, it's got to be right for him though, because at Ole Miss, you see what happened. Everything's not right for him, and shit went south. You know what I mean?
Played his ass off.
Still played it, and that's the thing. That's my thing with Milroe. You didn't play good. The team not that good no more, but you got to play better. Jackson Dart played his ass off in every single game I seen him in. You know what I mean? Every single one. They always had a chance with him on the field. So if y'all picked him, if y'all get a quarterback, you still got to worry about what Nick Chubb's going to do. I hate that for y'all, man.
Well, that's why you got to draft a running back too, but still.
What if y'all get –
Listen, Jerome Ford was all right, but again, we were doing too
Jack Sawyer said he want to get drafted by the Bengals or the Browns. He don't want to go to nobody else. He's an Ohio boy, man. And whoever gets him, they're getting a monster. I take him over Logan Wilson. Get rid of Logue, man. Let's trade Logue and bring in Jackie, man, if we can. We could probably just draft Jack for real. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But we need some defense, though. We definitely need some defense, offensive line. We need to play Miles Murphy this year. We drafted him not to fucking play him. I don't get it. He was one of the top defensive tackles. Yes, when we got him, he's one of the top. Like, we drafted him for a reason. Play that guy. I think they play him this year. I hope so. Y'all let DJ Reader go. Stupid. They need to. What the fuck did you do that for? We don't have nobody to replace him because y'all not playing Miles Murphy. You know what I'm saying? So please play him this year. We have to do that. But we got picks 18, I think.
17, I think.
17, 18, one of those. If they don't pick the best available offensive lineman or the best available defensive player, period, I'm going to be pissed. If it ain't one of those. The best available defensive player, I don't care what position that shit is. We need all of it. Or the best available lineman, the offensive lineman. Because if that offensive lineman is a better pick than that best defensive player, then they should pick that offensive lineman. But if that defensive player is higher than the next best offensive lineman, I don't care who it is, safety, corner, edge, whoever.
Yeah.
Please draft them. Please. Cincinnati, please. What you think about Jim Knowles leaving to go to Penn State to be their defensive coordinator for $3 million?
He left Ohio State to go get beat by Ohio State. I don't know.
How does that make sense? But I get what he's doing though. He redeveloped Oklahoma State's defense. Before he came to us, they had a top defense in the country with him. Then he comes, revamp our shit, top defense every year. and now he about to go to Penn State and transform them. They'll have a top defense, but they still not gonna beat us. So what does it matter? What does it matter? You know what I mean? I think Penn State, James Franklin is like 1-9 against us or something like that.
I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know what.
Why would he do that?
Money. Oh, red and gold interest in Joe Flacco.
Oh.
Joe Flacco being behind Purdy. I would, as a backup, that's not a bad.
I'll be happy with that, because if Purdy go down, then Flacco can come in.
Hey, I would like Flacco to come back here and let him play next year, and Jackson Dart watch what happens. And then if need to, put Dart in, and then that's it. You know,
I said y'all should have kept Flacco after, you know what I mean? But I think if y'all draft,
I was against it just because if they were going to play Watson no matter what. Watson was starting no matter what. So
if you knew it was going to end up like this, you would have been like, keep Flacco.
Well, I would have been like, keep him. But the thing is, I didn't want Watson more bullshit to be in Watson's head, even though more bullshit was anyways that we didn't know about until it came out. So it's like, man, this dude.
If y'all draft Jackson Dart, I think y'all should just let him play. How much worse can y'all get? Y'all just got the second overall pick.
You see Jaden, Bo Nix.
Yeah, just let him play, bro. Just let him play. He's that type of quarterback that Anthony Richardson should have never played his first year.
No, he should have sat.
Bryce Young should have never played his first year. You know what I'm saying? They should have sat and watched first. You know what I mean? Like, shit, Andy Dalton was over there. He could have sat behind Andy and watched Andy and learned from Andy and then came out. I think he would have been better off. He would be further along in his progression right now, I think. Because, man, he's getting there, though. He's getting there. He might be a Sam Darnold type of thing where he get to year 6 and he finally good. Like, oh, man. Red Jet says she only the Niners on y'all ass this year. Better be ready. She said
we're going to hand her the first L.
Bobby, my man, salute, man. I swear I said that shit in the
I wasn't big on him either. Like,
man, why?
He had some deep ball passes. Like, he was the most accurate with the 60-yard pass. But cool, that was it. There was nothing else.
That was it, yo. That was literally it. He was so bad at Florida, bro. I was watching games with them, and it's like, damn, what was that? Like, yo, wasn't even nobody over there. Like, you just threw it over there, like interception. Like, I don't know, man. Anthony Richardson, trash. I'm sorry, he is. He trash. Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf. He's in that category.
Well, Ryan Leaf had like some
man. I don't want to hear none of that, bro.
He was a dog college quarterback.
In college, hell yeah. Ryan Leaf was one of the best. Didn't he win the Heisman or some shit, or almost win a Heisman or some shit like that? Or didn't he win a Heisman? Or he was right there. He was wasn't he like the second best quarterback in the league when he played his last year? I'm pretty sure his last year he was like the second best quarterback in the league. But then he got to the NFL and was ass. He probably was, Johnny Manziel, he on that list. No. But he didn't want to play football. He didn't give a fuck about football. He won the Heisman as a freshman and partied ever since. That's a fact. 6'5", 250.
And literally threw the ball through the roof. That's what got him picked.
Who, Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. He had a big arm. That's it. But what are you going to do with that arm?
That's like Jamarcus Russell. Like you said, he had a big arm. He didn't do shit.
Mm-hmm. You know who Jackson Dart could be? Andrew Luck. I think he got that capability to be that good. We know how good Andrew Luck was. Andrew Luck was a monster. He retired early, but Andrew Luck was a monster. I think Jackson Dart, if y'all can get him and don't kill him, he'll be great for y'all.
He literally threw the ball through a roof at a practice facility.
Oh, I believe that. He's a big boy. Strong, too. He should not be a quarterback, though. He can go play wide receiver.
Go play wide.
He's 6'5", 250, go play tight end. You know what I mean? He'd probably be a good tight end at 6'5", 250. But is he going to be good at that? I don't know, man. Some of these guys, it's like they prototype like how they built, how they taught, how big they are, height, hands, all that stuff is what be getting these dudes drafted. I feel like a lot of times teams ain't drafting off of talent. They drafting off of potential and what the person looks like the profile of the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just some of this stuff is weird, man. Damn, 6'4". Damn, he was 6'1", 2. No, I'm talking about playing. Like, no, I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking
playing
about
style.
Yeah, playing style. Like how good Andrew Luck was. I think Jackson Dart can be that good because he's accurate. He has a big arm. He can throw the ball. He's accurate. He can throw you open. All of that good stuff.
Yeah, fucking Andrew Luck was fucking dogging people.
Yeah, Andrew Luck was a monster. I'm sorry he retired early. Him and Luke Kuechly, bro. Like that was my two.
Injuries.
Yeah, that was my white boys, man. I was hurt when Luck retired, man, because I liked Luck, man.
No, Dart ain't gonna hit no linebacker, but he gonna throw for 4 yards and have 30 touchdowns.
Yes, that's a fact. That is a fact. He gonna have 4,000-yard seasons. You know what I mean? And now if we go height wise, Russell Wilson. If we go with the height and the stature and all that. Because Russell like 5'10", 5'11", you know what I mean, right around there. So yeah. If we going with that, but I'm just talking about how good Luck was throwing the ball. I think Dart can be that good throwing
and Dart
the ball.
moves like he ain't gonna go for no 1,000 yards. Matt Schaub,
damn, he said Matt Schaub. Damn,
holy shit.
Damn, at least Eli, bro. At least Eli, come on, bro.
I think Jackson Dart will be better than Cam Ward and Shador eventually.
I think he'll be better than Cam Ward right away. I don't know about Shador though. Shador
could be great. He got to be in the
that's a freak of nature right there because he does everything right. We always seen this kid do everything right, man. Like
what's funny is what they're saying is Pat Schumacher was the offensive coordinator for Colorado.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what Stefanski's system's based off of and with is Pat Schumacher's offense and how he runs it. So they're saying Shador would fit right in with this offense, already know what it is, and be able to run with it. And be no scat. Schaub was a playoff quarterback. Yes, he made it to playoffs with some teams, but he wasn't that dude.
Man, Kirk Cousins at least, man.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins was a playoff.
Come on, man. Kirk Cousins at least, bro. Matt Schaub was, man, he had his moment, but he was ass. I'm sorry. The Texans was ass with him. I'm just saying.
Well, Schaub was on the Falcons and shit too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only remember him from the Texans. He was ass. Or maybe I'll say Kirk Cousins. Maybe Russell Wilson, because Russell gonna throw the ball all over the field and he's short as hell. And Jackson Dart can run the ball too. He can run with the ball.
He can run the ball. He can.
Yeah. So I would say Russell.
He ran for 500 yards and he has touchdowns.
Brock Purdy, maybe. You know what I mean? Something like that. I can understand why you don't see Kirk though. I do understand because I was hesitant to say Kirk too. I do understand that because Kirk is a dynamic quarterback. He just couldn't win when it's time to big moments.
He's a cockroach. The lights got turned on. He ran away.
Yeah, he just couldn't win. But he's a dynamic quarterback for sure. But Schaub, that is crazy. But it ain't disrespectful though because Dart is a college player. And Schaub was a professional. So it's not disrespectful. It's just crazy.
It's disrespectful to compare.
It's just crazy.
His career is going to lead to.
Well, being compared to anybody in the NFL as a college player is great. But Schaub, though, that's crazy. Derek Carr, maybe?
Career path. So you're saying, all right, you saying he's going to be a backup quarterback somewhere? And
career path. Okay. See, we was talking about, we was talking about skill set. That's why I said Andrew Luck, skill set, the throwing, the accuracy, the vision, or all of that good stuff. But career path?
That depends on where you go.
I got to see where he go first. If he go to Cleveland, it won't be Russell Westbrook or Wilson or none of them. Because my only thing with Cleveland is how quarterbacks are with y'all. I think Mike. No, I think Cleveland has a really good team. Y'all got the pieces. If y'all can get a quarterback that y'all can develop and he don't go there and die, y'all will be perfectly fine. That's my only thing with Cleveland is that quarterback position. That is literally it. So if he can go there, I think y'all would be great if y'all can keep him keep him alive.
Keep him alive. All right, y'all. Look, 2 hours is gone, past. That was quick as shit.
Quick as shit.
But we appreciate y'all on all platforms. Network 216X,
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you come over to the YouTube channel. Hit that. Subscribe. 8172. Yeah, you did say Westbrook.
I did. I know I said Westbrook and I said Wilson, but I can always say Westbrook. I always do. Hey, he said if that's your career path in the NFL,
Right, straight to the
salute,
NBA.
Bobby, man.
Salute
Salute
to
to
y'all,
the chat.
man.
Salute.